My name is Bronte Whitpen. I am a photojournalist from Billings, Montana. Currently, I am based out of Austin, Texas, working for the Austin American-Statesman. My goal as a student in this workshop is to reconnect to my rural roots. This week, I'm doing a story focusing on 26-year-old Clarissa Cawthorn, who decided to stay in Mexico after graduating high school and pursue farming with her husband to keep on their family's legacy. When I look at Clarissa, I see a woman that's challenging the norm of women in agriculture today. She is not only juggling being a new mother, a wife, but she is supporting farmers all around Audrain County and creating a community with other young farmers. And that's something that I think, had I never left my hometown, I would have been her. And for that, I'm really drawn to her. I respect the work that she does. And I'm really hoping that my visuals capture the leadership that she has shown in her community today.
Hola a todos, mi nombre es Héctor Guerrero, soy de Guadalajara, México, y estoy aquí en México, Missouri, trabajando con la comunidad de mexicanos que viven y trabajan en este pequeño pueblo. Yo creo que las historias están ahí y necesitan y merecen ser contadas, y por eso es tan importante el fotoperiodismo en el mundo y el periodismo en general. El periodismo hoy es visual y necesita siempre en las sociedades de estos contrapesos y de contar estas historias. Es fundamental. Creo que siempre los talleres son una gran experiencia y se aprende muchísimo trabajando no solo del instructor, sino de todos los compañeros, del trabajo del día a día. Entonces, creo que siempre lo más difícil para un fotógrafo es editar su trabajo, y eso es una gran experiencia que puedes vivir en este tipo de espacios. Entonces creo que con lo que me quedo y lo que valoro mucho siempre es las severas ediciones de los trabajos que se hacen aquí, la edición final. Eso es lo más importante. Honestamente, por trabajar con Danny, porque como dije antes, soy un gran admirador de su trabajo y él es alguien importante en mi carrera como mentor y como editor de mi trabajo y de mi fotografía. Entonces siempre para mí es un gusto trabajar con él y poder aprender, estar cerca de gente como él y aprender de esta forma.
Awful quiet in here, people. I don't like quiet. I just told you that. I'm gonna have to turn my music back on.
Hi, my name is Luke Montavon. I'm a photographer. I'm originally from Portsmouth, Ohio. And I photograph rural communities to reflect the values and the vision that I grew up with. This week I'm photographing Brennan Wilson, young man that was born with a rare genetic disorder. With Brennan's story, I'm exploring the reality of what it's like to live with a disability in a rural community, but also how people in rural communities take care of their own. I was initially drawn to Brennan's story because I wanted to do a story about living with a disability in a rural community, the challenges that can be presented with being disabled in a rural community. But I was really drawn to the strength of his mother, Sam, and the openness in the community and embracing him, and what that reflects on small town and rural values.
My name is Anthony Vasquez. I'm a freelance photographer, originally from Muscatine, Iowa. My goal at the workshop is to rediscover what it means to be a documentary photographer, especially after spending so many years as a wire photographer. I want to rediscover my passion for what originally got me into photography. My goal here this week is to document the economics of small town by looking at businesses within the downtown area, which usually tend to disappear as the residents leave small towns.
My name is Erin Kirkland, and I'm a freelance photographer and writer in Detroit. My goal for this workshop is to reconnect with the rural community that I fell in love with while working at a newspaper in rural mid-Michigan. My story is about King's Daughters, a Christian nonprofit nursing home in town founded in 1905, and it's only for women. I'm exploring how a newfound community can be made later in life, and I'm especially interested in this newfound sisterhood.
Gave me plenty of scissors. I didn't know if...
My name is Liz Mohan, and I'm a photojournalist from Irwin, Tennessee, and I just graduated from the Visual Communication program at Ohio University. My goal in taking this workshop was to become more comfortable working as a journalist in rural America. This week I'll be photographing a lady named Jenna who is from Mexico and left for college and then returned to start a daycare.
I used quite to have beer with me every so often. I take two with me, I drink one, I pour one beside the stove.
I am James Ear. I'm originally from a small town in northwest Iowa called Melvin, and I am photographing the Patriot Guard Riders. The Patriot Guard Riders are a veteran-focused motorcycle community and nationwide organization that's highly active in northern Missouri. The reason that I wanted to photograph veterans issues in this area is that I myself am a veteran. I served in the U.S. Air Force as a loadmaster on C-130s for about 6 years. Leaving the military is really difficult. You sever all your social ties. You don't have that support structure anymore. What these groups do provides a sense of community and helps them regain their identity and contribute and continue serving through various means, in this case through funerals. So the goal in this project is to document that, show the why it is so active, why they're so dedicated, and the fact that it's not just, you know, rednecks clutching to their guns and their Bible. It's more than that. They're looking for community.
My name is Madeline Cook, and I'm a photojournalist currently based in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm originally from North Georgia, a really small community of like 300, 400 people, so this workshop means a lot to me because I'm super interested to see how photographers cover communities like mine. I'm really excited to learn what it means to embed myself in a community like the one that I grew up with and how to photograph rural issues in a sensitive and responsible manner. This week I'll be photographing Jen Simmons, who owns and operates Simmons Stables here in Mexico, Missouri, which was once known as the saddlebred capital of the country. Jim is 78 years old and has been running the stable, which has been around for more than 100 years in the community. His daughter's now a lawyer and his son's a doctor, and he doesn't know what comes next after he retires. I'm eager to document the traditions of Simmons Stables as rural ways of life are changing around us.